Hello, Identity 5 gamers! It is time to watch some more IVL tournament matches. Specifically, we're going to be watching matches from Week 2, Day 2, Set number 1. We are actually pretty far behind when it comes to watching these matches. Despite me making a lot of videos on it, it's just because there's 2 tournaments going on right now, so it's hard to catch up on all this stuff. And dang, I'm just getting a lot of duplicates from all my pulls here, which is fine. Listen, I'll take all these duplicates because it just makes my fragments go up and up and up, which is fine. Look at that. I'm getting so many fragments from all these pulls, dude. I have to start saving up my dice, though. I might not have many more essence pulls besides ranks in the near future because... Oh, that's a new one. Because I want to start saving up my dice for the next season, since I pretty much already got everything that I would want from this season, with that, especially being lucky on Essence 3 so much, so yeah, I'll probably just start saving up my dice here soon. Let's see what the Anniversary Tales is all about for today. It's Day 5 Rumor Locked. It's going to be... Oh, I think it was the Mind's Eye thing. The Mind's Eye... Yeah, the Mind's Eye charity thing. I remember this. Care for visually impaired children and light up the hearts of every child. Visual aid mode is now available as a visual enhancement setting for players with tritanopia, protanopia, durtanopia, and other color vision deficiencies. I see. I still feel like I should maybe use one of those since I am colorblind, but I never really considered it, so cool. I guess that's our little daily anniversary thing. Okay, now it's Lady Truth's mystery event time. Let's see if we can get our pages here for today. There we go. Still not really going to bother doing the share the event one. All right, new tattered page. One side is empty, the other side appears with strokes. And then another one is the single stroke on this tattered page representing the number 1. All right, so that's 2 more. Now we only need the 2 outer ones and then the center one. Ask for help. I don't think I will. No, I don't think I will. Perhaps tomorrow we can finish this up, or maybe the next day, depending on how many more things we need. Now, there's one more thing that we have to take a look at before we get into the matches. Let's just get right into it. That is, of course, being Melly's One Skin showroom. You can actually see her face in this one. I've actually seen this about maybe like 10 billion times. When this first came out, I kind of screamed when I saw her face, because the only way to really see Melly's face in-game is to like glitch, right? But it actually just shows you her face, which is interesting, and I find that to be fascinating because they would only do that with her one skin, you know. In a different world, she might be more willing, which is interesting. I don't know. I love this costume though. I absolutely love every part of it. It is 100% a top 3 Melly skin, and the second this freaking skin comes out, I'm buying it frame 1. Get ready for me to only play like with this skin for like a week. Like, it's peak, dude. This is actually like one of the best skins I think they've ever made. Melly's just she's the greatest character in this game. She literally is. I'm sorry, she just is. She just straight up is. The snap. Look at that transition, bro. I know that transition is right there. Yeah, it's such a good one. Oh my gosh, this skin is so good. It's so pretty. Like, she's just a cool, like, adventurer, expeditioner, explorer. I don't know what. There's 1,000 different words for it. A researcher. I don't know. I love it. It's so good. It's such a good skin. Yeah, use those bees! Block the foggy blade, even though that's not really how it works. I mean, it does work like that, but like, you would know, that's not how it works. You can just go around, but it's fine, it's fine. That burrow's not the S1 Ripper like me. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this skin, dude. It's so good. Top 3 Melly skin, top 10 skin in the game, easily, dude. It's so magnificent. I absolutely love it, and I'm getting it frame 1. Also, can we talk about how Melly's eyes are gems? Isn't that so cool? Everybody else has button eyes, but she has gem eyes. And like, she doesn't really show her face that often, but she has pretty gems for eyes. Everybody else just has like default buttons. Melly is so much special and cooler than everybody else in the game. This is why Melly is peak. Anyways, we can get to the matches now. Sorry, I just... when it's Melly, you know. Alrighty, the set we're going to be watching today is between YS and GR. It's funny that this is Week 2, Day 2, and I think they just did Week 5, Day 2, like yesterday at the time of recording. So we are just so far behind, dude. We are incredibly far behind. But you know, with the move coming up, it's so hard for me to catch up. But I know we're gonna, when these tournaments are over, I guess we're just gonna have a lot of stuff to catch up on with these. Anyway, we're gonna see WILDLING, Seer, Aeroplanist, Gardener going up against Ivy. So yeah, this is a team that's more suited for Opera Singer, I would say, but it can still work against Ivy. Spawns are almost standard. We're going to see Seer spawn 2-story, Wildling Bridge, Gardener near 4-stop, and then Aeroplan is actually at 2nd stop, while Ivy spawning near the bridge. So likely going to be chasing the Seer or the Gardener first, I imagine. Ivy's running the standard Detention, Insolence, Blink, as all Ivy should run. We've got full kite build Seer, Bartime, Tide, Wildling, Bartime, Flywheel, Gardener, and then Bartime, Tide on the Aeroplanes. I feel like Gardener should have Bartime, Knee Jerk. Flywheel's not as consistent versus Ivy. This meta is very focused on just gaining distance and individual kiting, which typically Knee Jerk Reflex is much better at doing than Flywheel. Although I love using Flywheel, I'm a Flywheel truther, but I've been practicing a lot more with Broken Windows recently, so yeah, it definitely does seem like the more consistent option for gaining distance. But Hunters, they can play around it pretty well, especially at like the higher levels. Anyways, here we go. Ivy's gonna be launching the Yith out toward the Cypher Bridge near the Wildling, while she is walking towards 2nd story. Yep, just gonna set up a tablet at the Cypher Bridge. Oh wait, what the? Why are we walking toward the Wildling? Hello? Why are we chasing the Wildling first? Okay, so he just let that happen. Wait, he gets forced off. What? Are we in Hound? I'm a little confused. Okay, listen, everybody makes mistakes. It's okay, everybody makes mistakes. It's fine, it's fine. Listen, I get it. Even the professionals make mistakes, and you know, sometimes it's kind of nice to see them make mistakes, because we all make mistakes. People clown on each other for mistakes. It's okay, listen, I get it, bro, I get it. Although, how do you die in 10 seconds as Wildling? That is kind of crazy. But, you know, it happens to the best of us, you know? It's a warm-up game, although it's in a tournament, so maybe not so much. Ooh, in the instant farm onto the Wildling, not good, dude, not good. How did N1E just know? Oh, the blink onto the Charles too. Sheesh. Just getting that damage spreading. This is already GG. This is GG's. That's it. It's already over. It's already over. The thing is, Ivy is like so reliant on like how well the first kite goes, and well, that Wildling died in about 10-15 seconds. So, yup, that's rough. That is a certified GG's. I'd be very impressed if they come back from this. I would be extremely impressed with YS. I don't think it's possible though. With how strong Ivy is in the current meta and how good her map pressure is. Like, I would be insanely impressed if they find any way to come back from this. He is going to hop on the boar, but literally once the boar is gone, he's dead. He's... What? We're going to chase the Seer, use full presence on the Seer. Wildling gets off his boar, and then you just Yith onto him. Yeah, because now he doesn't have boar. So you Yith onto the Wildling, and he's dead. Do we pick up on the trail? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. She doesn't know. She doesn't know where he is. She's looking around. Will she find him? Ooh, do you see him? Oh, you surely saw him there, right? Yeah, you see him now. You see him now. Setting up the Yith sort of nearby where he is. Okay. I'm not sure why she's not... Hello? Did you not see him at all? You're letting the dead on chair Wildling get away. I'm confused. He's literally dead on chair. What? I am so confused. I mean, their ciphers are trash. They are absolutely horrible. Are we just trying to like get wanted? Are we trying to get lucky and get wanted on him? Let's see. Do we get wanted on him? We do. Now you know where the Wildling is. Yep, you know where the Wildling is. He does heal up, but you have wanted order on him. So that's maybe that was what her strategy was, just to try and get wanted. Because now you know. And you're still not gonna chase the dead on chair Wildling? I mean, he has his boar and he is at full health. So he's gonna have a lot of survivability, but I feel like you just want to eliminate him, right? I mean, they're not gonna rescue the Seer. Nobody can rescue the Seer. This Seer is gonna die with oh my gosh, dude. This Seer is gonna die with an owl. Okay. Oh, she just wants to just force him onto the boar and then get away. Dude, that Seer died with owl, flywheel, and like knee jerk all like charged up. That's crazy. He literally had like all the resources in the world, but because Ivy's full presence, he doesn't have any opportunity to use it. Because according to Zeus, I don't know how accurate this is, but I'm trusting Zeus here. There is a single frame in which you are able to act before Ivy does like the full presence true combo into death. There is a single frame. And that's pretty rough that it's literally 1 frame. So the Seer would have 1 frame to use his owl, or 1 frame to use his flywheel to be able to avoid full presence. And then sometimes you're just not even expecting it, right? You're just not even expecting it. So Gardner is going to take the hit here. And yeah, like I said, there's no way they come back from this, because she's not killing the wildling who's dead on chair, but she's making it so the wildling can't come in for the rescue, because if he does, he dies. If the wildling comes in for the rescue, he dies, because then they just chase the dead on chair wildling. But the issue is, because of that, the wildling is the one decoding, and he has a negative 30% debuff. And even though accelerated decoding has hit, it's still 100% decoding right now, which is not good. You want like 130, but it's only 100 right now with the wildling, since it is additive. But yeah, it's rough, dude. It's rough. There's just no way you come back from this, like I said. I guess N1E is just playing this like slow, whittle down everybody sort of game. I mean, they just don't have the ciphers. They just straight up don't have the ciphers. I mean, you have your boar, you get hit here, he gets the rescue, and then you just kill the wildling because he's dead. He's dead on chair, and and you can just auto spook him. Yep, spook. Dead wildling. Yep, that's a dead wildling. And he's dead on chair, so you want to make sure you kill him this time. And you're not going to kill... Oh, okay, you're just going to get the Yith. Send the Yith after the Aeroplanist. That's fine. Possess. Going towards... Why? Just kill the wildling. What? Just kill the dead on chair wildling. Hello? Please? Okay, now she's going back for the wildling, right? I am confused. I feel like it's just like, just get him out of the game, because you know he's dead on chair. Because now you can leave the Aeroplanist to bleed out. You kill the wildling, and then you just go after the Gardener, and then you just force them to use their self-heals. And yeah, at this point, there's nothing that they can do to come back from this. It is GG's. Obviously, YS is still going to fight to the bitter end, but it doesn't really matter. Because in a situation like this, you need to decode 3 ciphers and go get through endgame. Like, it's just 4K. We know it's 4K. You kind of just stand on top of the Aeroplanist, and then... I guess, yeah, put your Yith on the Aeroplanist and just go find where the Gardener is, I suppose. You can possess him, teleport to him, and then... Okay, I guess that works too. Now, the thing is, you want to patrol with your Yith, because the Yith is faster. You don't want to walk around with your main body to find somebody. You want to leave your main body where the Aeroplanist is while finding the Gardener. And it looks like we found out the Gardener, and she just kind of isn't really doing anything. Full presence, can't really do much there. Boom, that's death, dude. That is death. Aeroplanist is going to get back up. She warps over to the Aeroplanist. You know where he is. You found his trail. The Yith is still on the Gardener. That's GG's, dude. That's GG's. You just bleed them out now. Man, yeah, that's all because that early game that made it like impossible for them to come back from. She blinks on the Aeroplanist, and then you can just go back for the Gardener, right? Right? Pull back Yith, then teleport over to Gardener. Nope. Okay, she used up her self-heal. Why are we waiting? Just kill her. Okay, full presence again. There's nothing you can do about it, and that's GG's. Please tell me they just surrender. Thank you. I was about to say, just save us the time. You know you're not making that. Come on now. Well, GG's. That was a pretty solid game for GR there. Moving on to round 1, second half, we're going to see Prisoner, Patient, Mercenary, and Antiquarian. Love seeing some Antiquarian gameplay. And for those who maybe forgot why Prisoner is here, that is because AC is an S-Badge Prisoner on the CN server, and GR and AC, they have some faith in Prisoner. We've seen Prisoner come out in tournament more, and they have faith in round 1 Prisoner, which is interesting because nobody else that I've really talked to understands why. I don't know if it's just a GR like specific, they just like think Prisoner is a strong character. And what's interesting is several times we have seen GR play this Prisoner. The Prisoner hasn't really got chased. And even I think there was an instance where they did get chased and they did really well. I think they usually run full kite build Prisoner as well. We're going to see the standard spawn setup versus the Opera Singer, Patient 4th, Mercenary Cypher Bridge, freaking Prisoner at 2-story, and then Antiquarian at the first stop. So there's a chance the Opera Singer is going to go straight for the Patient and not for the Prisoner. I mean, you can hide in 2-story. There's plenty of places to hide, which can be pretty frustrating if you're an Opera Singer, because it's just like you have to, I guess not so much as the Opera Singer, but as a hunter in general, there's so many ways to hide in the 2-story area. So yeah, it is going to be the full kite build Prisoner. Whoa, hold on now. Full kite build Prisoner, Flywheel tied Antiquarian, tied Anti? That's interesting. Bar time knee jerk Patient, and then bar time tied on the Mercenary. While we've got Detention, Trump card, and Warp coming from the Opera Singer. So yeah, this is a weird build setup. Flywheel Tide. I get the Flywheel because it's like she's a harasser. Knee-jerk would be better if you're expecting an Opera Singer, but the Tide? I just don't know. 2 characters, no BT. It's very, very interesting. I mean, GR, I think they are still undefeated right now, so, I mean, might as well let them cook, dude. And yeah, she's not chasing the prisoner. This is what I mean. They just don't chase the prisoner in 2-story, and they just let him get away with, like, the decoding strategy. Anti actually takes the coaster to 2nd stop, which is also interesting. What the heck is GR planning? What are they planning? What? Why did she take the coaster? Okay, Patient does use the hook, but... Oh! He baited the bait. Did you see that? Okay, that's something that I always thought about doing in my head, where if you are a Patient and you hook, the animation of the hook takes a while to come out, right? And so I feel like if you're an opposite, you're gonna use your teleport to go to the other side of the 4-stop, right? But Patient realized that and didn't commit and sort of like went toward 4-stop, which would have got him less distance if the Opera straight chased, but because she used her teleport early, he just committed. I think that's what happened at least. She is gonna use Warp here to get the first hit. So that's 3 hooks used up, and then the Warp has been used. She can actually go back through the Warp to catch up to him even more, which is why Warp at 4-stop is actually incredibly strong. Warp is, of course, getting nerfed sometime soon. Nice mind game from the Patient. Beautiful work. Crouching down at the pallet, thinking that he was just going to take the straight vault. I would have done the exact same thing there, and he vaults into the Opera Singer and gets lucky as heck. What? Oh my gosh, you should be dead. Oh! Yo, Emil, calm down. What is this? Yo, I mean, we've seen this this battle 1,000 times before. Opera versus Patient at 4th so many times. But this is quite an interesting one. He tries to mind game the window and doesn't get quite as lucky that time. Oh my goodness. He is not as lucky this time. That is for sure. Dude, I can't believe that didn't hit him. That's crazy. And Antiquarian is already posted up. She is right there. Does she know? Does the Opera Singer know? If she finds out the Antiquarian's right there, which she does. Oh. And of course you can't beat her up too much. 1, 2. Okay. That's a free rescue. She is gonna go try to hit the Antiquarian. Flywheel, nice, but now she knows the Antiquarian has no borrowed time. There's a Flywheel Tide actually worked out. What is this, dude? It prevented her from getting a hit. That's actually incredibly good. It was a pretty early rescue, but that was incredible from the Anti. What the heck? GR, like, they definitely have some kind of crazy strategy. And I guess if you look at their heart rates, they're pretty calm. Well, I say half their team is pretty calm. Obviously, the Patient has a pretty high heart rate because he's taking Kite. The Mercenary, for some reason, also has a really high heartbeat. Maybe the Mercenary is very nervous. Interesting. You would think the Antiquarian would be a lot more nervous because she just went in for the rescue and had the encounter with the Opera Singer. Oh, a blink onto the Merc. Okay. He's actually going to be forced to... Wait, this is a double down. Wait, that was a really good blink. That was a really, really good blink. Wait a minute. It's gonna be a double down. Well, because it is a Mercenary, he does get the rescue. Terror Shock? No Terror Shock? Okay. I feel like you just hit the Mercenary here. Oh no, you hit the Patient. Okay. Well, hold on. Wait, now you're giving an opportunity for them to heal stall. And the Antiquarian. Oh, the Antiquarian can't come in. Yeah. Okay. No, they're just gonna let him die. They're just gonna let him go down. Drop the pallet. Drop the pallet. He doesn't drop the pallet. They could have popped. What? If he dropped the pallet, he could have maybe... If he dropped the pallet and then did like a... I don't know. That was weird. I feel like you could have dropped pallet, slow vaults, then maybe popped. I don't know. It's fine. Still, GR with an incredible strategy. It's interesting because, like, despite all this strategy, it's still going to be a draw versus Opera Singer. Partially because of that blink, I think. That was just such a good blink from the Opera Singer, forcing the Mercenary to kind of come on in a little earlier than he might have wanted. Dazai Prisoner is here. Did send a little bit of progress to the other gate, it looks like. And he is going to be able to kite this out, probably just for a little bit here. He has these pallets. He has his shock. Shock right here. Shock. Okay, makes the pallet drop. Opportunity not quite inside the pallet. It's really scary to go through a pallet while the prisoner has a shock ready. Because he can, you know, shock into pallet stun. Am I giving the pallet? Flywheel, beautiful flywheel. Okay. He bought enough time for his teammates to escape. And now he's just kind of farming points here. He's like, yeah, look at my prisoner, and I vault into the Opera Singer and I just stand still for some reason. All right, well, that was a good second game. GR does, of course, win the first round. So YS is going to be at a bit of a disadvantage going into round 2. Let's see what they do. I was drinking water. I didn't even realize they're picking freaking Composer in round 2. Hello. What? Composer? Round 2? They're banning Opera Singer, which is fine, but Composer against Gamekeeper Ivy Ann? I don't know. Composer's like a round 4 pick character, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my boy Frederick Kreberg. Look at him, dude. Look at him doing that. He's like, I don't know. What is he doing? Looking at his tuning fork? Yeah, yes. My tuning fork is indeed a fork. This tuning fork is made out of fork. Anyway, it's Mercenary Composer, Aeroplanist Cheer, going up against the Ivy. Composer versus Ivy, I just don't know. Because in theory, yes, he can use his speed boost from the tuning fork and get the distance, but I'm pretty sure Ivy can interrupt it and it doesn't go too well, especially at full presence. But we'll see. I mean, let him cook. If Composer can get played more in tournament, I say let it happen, dude, because I want to see some more Composer gaming, despite him not being the strongest character when it comes to the meta. We are going to see the Ivy spawn near the Umbrella Gate, Mercenary middle. I think Composer was Restaurant, and then Aeroplanist, I think, was off to the right, and Cheerleader wasn't connected. I think that's where they were. It's going to be Detention, Inso, Blink on the Ivy, which is pretty standard. We've got Baratime, Knee-Jerk, Composer, Baratime Tide, Mercenary, and Aeroplanist, then Baratime Flywheel on the Cheer. So I'm curious to see. I want to see this Composer cook. I really do. I really want to see him cook, because if they can help out the Cypher Rush with the Composer, if he doesn't get chased, that's going to be really good. But I feel like the Ivy just goes straight for the Composer. And also, Composer's not in the best area to kite Ivy, if you ask me. I feel like the best areas to kite Ivy are like the ones with 2-story areas, just because they're stronger. People can get more distance that way. You can obviously, well, I say you can do the drop down trick and get away from Ivy, but the thing is, Ivy can also just like wait at the bottom for you, which is what I see a lot of people doing. Sometimes I'll wait in these 2-story areas against Ivy so that, you know, when they want to possess me, I can just instantly drop down. But the thing is, they can also just wait at the bottom for you with their main body while the Yith is up top. So like you're kind of like stuck either getting a ton of corruption for free while you're waiting to drop down, or you just like have to drop down into the Ivy. So you kind of trap yourself by doing that. We are going to see Cheerleader actually taking the first kite. She's already used up a beep beep. What the? Whoa. Cheer. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, there we go. 2 beep beeps. She just wants all the distance in the world. 55 corruption. That is very scary. Oh, you got to be careful. 57. Oh, waiting for... Oh, that's so cheap. That's so cheap. Oh my gosh, she was looking at her like that specifically show that she... Oh my gosh, that's so cheap. She was literally... Oh my gosh, that's so cheap. I mean, I say cheap. It's a good strategy. She's dead here, actually. Oh, I thought that was drop down. Whoa, wait, did she get to the pallet? She gets to the pallet? No way. No, she was dead. You were on top of her. How did that miss? Yeah, that's that 0 ping right there, dude. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess the Ivy also has like 0 ping, but still. That's kind of crazy that didn't hit. I thought she was hit every time. If that was me, I was getting hit. Vaults in. Now she's dead. Okay, that's still that bought a lot of extra time. But if you notice what the Ivy did there, instead of just straight hitting the Cheerleader, she forced herself into the Cheerleader's vision because the Cheerleader's trying to look away from her. She forced herself into the Cheerleader's vision until she got that 60% corruption. Because for those who don't know, a spook, when you get a successful spook with Ivy, it instantly puts on 40 corruption. So 60 plus 40 is obviously 100, which will cause the effect to happen. And with the auto spook, with the Yith on top of the person, it basically is like a guaranteed spook. Whoa, Merc, we are here early. Hello? Hello? Brother, have you ever heard of waiting to buy time for decoding? What? I know it's basement, but still. That feels really early. I feel like you should have bought a little bit more time there. Cheerleader, looks like she did actually get her vault canceled by the Ivy. And did use the beep beep to try and get away. But I think she's dead here. Unless she wins the Pallet Mind game, which she does. She does win the Pallet Mind game. Very difficult to do against an Ivy. She does use her second beep beep to get a ton of straight distance here. And now, do we see a spook? She does get spooked, and she is likely going to die. Yep, she is going to die. Dang, dude. The Cypher Rush is still alive, though. Composer is doing his thing. He is out there decoding like a madman. which is the one saving grace that they have on this team. They do have Wanton on the Composer, and he is not going to get possessed just yet. Interesting. She's waiting to possess him. Yep, there it is. She possesses him once he knows he's in the range of the tablet. And he's just going to get on that final Cypher. But Cheerleader is not going to have anything to do. Her beep beeps are not ready. She has a flywheel, but this is a full presence Ivy. Oh! Yo, I don't know about this one, bro. That Merc, that's a loss now. That's a loss. Oh my gosh, N1E's Ivy is just too good. It is just, and that's a basement. Oh man, that's basement too. That's huge. That's incredibly huge. That's a game-changing Terror Shock right there. That is a game-changing Terror Shock. Ivy vaults or teleports down. Has no full presence to work with there, and 98 on Aeroplanist. Oh, unfortunate. Not quite going to be a double down, but yeah, that's huge. Even with the Composer's fast decoding, look at how fast he's decoding that. Even with his fast decoding, it's just it's not going to be enough. It's just not. She has her blink ready. The Aeroplanist goes down, and Composer is going to be left to clean up all the pieces with the decoding. Wait! Oh! I thought he actually got out of there unscathed for a second. Dang, dude. That's sad. Because this should have been a draw if not for the Terror Shock, man. YS was doing so good. They were going to make it a draw, and now it's a 4K, all because of a Terror Shock, dude. I don't know. That Merc might have been just a little trigger happy on the rescues, because he came in so early for the Cheerleader rescue, which I guess, you know, don't get me wrong, Basement Ivy is scary. And you don't want to let her, like, set up all the tablets on people, but, like, I feel like it's still better to do that than just instantly rescue, because had you bought some time, the Cypher would have been primed by now. But yeah, it's rough. Because this Merc is dead on one more hit. He's dead on chair. Composer, come on, Frederick Kreberg. Our boy. Oh, be careful. Don't let me see a Terror Shock. Please don't let me see a Terror Shock. No, he just didn't even rescue. What? He just didn't even rescue. Why? He's using his tuning fork to try and get distance, and that's not going to do anything because you just spook him. And he just didn't even go for the rescue. And they're forced, by the way, they're forced to open up a new Cypher because the Cypher that the Mercenary was tried on was the last Cypher. It's over. That Terror Shock changed the game. That was it. That should have been a draw. That should have been a draw. Well, okay, should have if they continued to play correctly. It was gonna be a 3% endgame. Oh my, oh, I can't watch, dude. This is so sad. Come on, man. No, he got, you can't look behind you. So Ivy just gets a free hit. Man, Ivy is just so, she is just so freaking strong right now. I can't imagine she's like honestly fun to play against the top level, just because like the survivors just don't have the information. They just don't. It's just they just lose the battle of information while Ivy has all the information in the world. Because looking behind you, I've said this like 1,000 times when it comes to Ivy games, looking behind you is so incredibly crucial in this game for information on what the hunter is doing, but you just can't do that versus Ivy. You just can't. And while her chase isn't like insane, she doesn't have any like speed boost or anything, the fact that the corruption is so incredibly easy to get, because there's not really, it's really just a 50-50. For example, like let's talk about other corruption effects that let you do stuff like Wax Artist or Naiad. Don't get me wrong, I don't really think Wax Artist is like crazy or anything, but like at least there's like you can like dodge the wax, right? You can dodge Naiad Water by like transitional kiting. You can't really dodge Ivy Corruption because you don't know where the Yith is, and it's basically like as long as the Yith is in your field of vision, it can spook you. So it's like a 180 degrees. So it's either you look in front of you or you look behind you. If you look behind you, her main body spooks you. If you look in front of you, the Yith spooks you. So it's just a 50-50 on what's gonna spook you or not. And it's incredibly difficult because it's just an endless mind game. And eventually, the pieces are not gonna be stacked in your favor. Like sure, you can get lucky, but you're tossing a coin, a 50-50 every 15 seconds if you're gonna get spooked or not. And that's I can only imagine that's just incredibly frustrating to deal with because it just feels very luck-based, I suppose. I don't know. I'm very curious to see what top players really think about Ivy in the meta right now, and just how the fundamentals of kiting her goes. Moving on to round 2, second half, we are going to need nothing less than a 4K here from D. It's gonna be Mercenary, Cheer, Aeroplanist, and Prospector, actually swapping out Composer for Prospector, just like Ashes of Memory did. Rest in peace, Composer. You should have been the 4th member, not Nort. It's fine. They're all members in my heart. It's gonna be the Ivy though. This Ivy is going to need a 4K because GR, they currently have a 10 point lead right now. And if they want to draw the set, they have to get a 4K. So as long as they get one out, GR is happy because then they win the set. And that's pretty rough for poor YS here. All right, for spawns, we've got Ivy connected, Aeroplanist also near that area in the corner, Mercenary World Tree, Prospector Umbrella Gate, and Cheer at the hotel. Gonna be chasing probably Prospector or Cheerleader first while pressuring down Aeroplanist or Mercenary with her main body early game. That's likely what we're going to see, but you know, you never really know. You never really know. It's gonna be full kite build Prospector, Bar Time Knee Jerk Aeroplanist, Bar Time Tide Mercenary, and Bar Time Knee Jerk Cheer as well. Standard build on the Ivy, of course. Just makes sense. So yeah, they only need one out. If you're a GR here, you only need one out and you are good. YS, you need a 4K, so it's gonna be it's gonna be tough, which is really sad to see because that Terror Shock in the last game meant everything, because it was most likely going to be a draw last game if it wasn't for that Terror Shock, because the Cheerleader would have been able to have a chance to rebound. The Mercenary, he probably would have been double down. It probably would have been a double down, but at least the Mercenary still would have been alive, right? He wouldn't have just got like, I don't know, there still would have been time, right? Even though they're dying, there's still like all the animations of I have to go chair the Cheerleader, go back for the Mercenary, who potentially could have self-healed within the time. Likely not, but it's just, there would have been so much time that would have been bought, and during that time, they could have got that extra 30% done on the Cypher, which would have allowed them to pop and get a draw potentially. So yeah, just really unfortunate stuff. And I don't even think the Composer did really bad there. I think it was honestly just how the rescues went. It was really just how the rescues went. We're going to see a stun here from the Prospector. That was actually an attract. I feel like a repel might have been a little bit better there. Maybe it wouldn't have gone through just with the timing of it all. He is actually at 67 spook right now. The Yith is no longer on him. But if he does get spooked by the Yith, he is going to go right back into the Ivy. Oh, he's actually really, really close right now. Very close to being at 100 corruption. He has to be very careful how he looks behind now. Let's see. He does fall back instantly down. Gonna just try and keep looping the hotel area. He might try to force 100% corruption here. Let's see. He's looking at the Ivy, but the Ivy's looking away from him. Did she break the magnet, though? She did not. She did not break the magnet. He forced 100% corruption. Okay. Watch out for the blink, though. Watch out for the blink. There's the blink, but she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it, and he's forced to keep taking all this corruption. Wait, this is still bad, actually, for him. Because he has 60 corruption, because he keeps being forced to walk back into it. That's why a tablet being set up in such a strong kiting area can be so frustrating as a survivor. Because, you know, looping is another thing, a very good fundamental strategy, tight kiting and looping people. But you just can't do that versus an Ivy if she has a freaking tablet set up. And because of that, he is going to go down because he had to step on it. And he's dying on a Cypher, which is even worse. Wow, okay. I mean, that's a pretty good down, all things considered, versus an Ivy. This is not a bad down versus an Ivy. All 5 Cyphers have been touched and worked on. Mercenary does get spooked. And is he not coming in? Merc? Are we coming in, buddy? Oh, Cheer's gonna get the rescue. Okay. For some reason, the Cheerleader is gonna be the one to get the rescue. If we see a Terror Shot, oh, wait! Why don't you just swing? Just swing. What? You could have just swung. That was it. That was how you won right there. Dude, that's it. They fumbled. That was it. That was the win right there. They had the win. And she picks up the magnet for some reason and is not breaking it. Dude. She had the win. It was right there. All you had to do was hit the Cheerleader. She was too scared of chair hit. I think... is this what Santi meant by confidence? I think it is. If she had the confidence to hit there... Instead of just like being scared of a chair hit, she hits the Cheerleader and forces the corruption and then just hits her again and then boom. That's the down. Norton would have got saved after half or maybe not being saved at all and the Cheerleader would have been down. And now you're still chasing the Norton because of that. All because of that. I think that was it. That's the difference maker. That right there. They could have got a 4K had they done that. And the cheerleader does actually use a beep beep to avoid the full presence. Just barely. Has 58. I don't know if that was the frame 1 beep beep right there, but she did actually make it out of the range of the scare. So now she's not going down just yet because she is at 98. GR playing incredibly well. And Ivy is just falling too far behind at this point. That rescue just went so well with the survivors. Even though I feel like it was in the hands of the Ivy there. Because she got the spook. Like, I don't know what it was. Why'd you hesitate? That was it. That was 100% it. And the prospector, he's only seen the chair once. Oh boy. Waiting right there. Does actually get found out. That's funny. Wait. Oh no, she teleported to him. Okay, never mind. I was like, huh? And now we're after the cheerleader for some reason. She's gonna use beep beep. Yep, beep beep. Oh, but the blink. Good blink. Good blink. But I don't think it's gonna matter at this point. I really don't. Oh man. I don't think it's gonna matter, man. I really don't. Shove the cheer in the chair. That's her first chair though. Like that doesn't get you anything. The prospector, you need to be toning down the prospector. You need to eliminate one person. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is always still the chance of endgame. We have seen Ivy's come back with a 4-person endgame, and we've seen that win. But with how well GR is playing, that's going to be really difficult. Okay, 2 tablets are set up. Hit. There you go. You got it. You got it. You got it. Now you swing again. Swing again. Swing again. Nice. There you go. There you go. Okay, there's a chance. There's a chance. That's what you could. That's what you should have done. That's what you should have done versus the prospector. Or the cheerleader, rather. You had it. You did it there. If you just did it earlier, you'd be in an insanely good position right now. Oh my gosh. And that's the final cipher right there. Mercenary's going to have to come in for the cheerleader. But you can also pick up the aeroplanist and hit the mercenary with him. Pick her up. Pick him up. Yep. Pick him up. Pick him up. Yep. And, oh, he didn't get the rescue. Hit the mercenary once. And, oh wait, he got the rescue, but shove the aeroplanist in there. But the tide turner, that's not going to be enough just yet. Hold on, it's not over. It's not over. It is not over. The processor is still decoding though, that's the issue. He's still decoding. The cheerleader is dead on chair. See, this is such a weird position because you need to pressure down the cipher, but you need to get the, it's all because there's just too many people. You hit the mercenary. You need to kill that cheerleader. That cheerleader has to die. You teleport onto the prospector, but the full presence is canceled because of the magnet. It's not gonna be enough, dude. Another, he has so many stuns, he has so many magnets. It's not, you shouldn't be chasing the prospector right now. You have to kill the cheerleader. You have to get somebody down before endgame. She's gonna have to chair the mercenary. Chair the mercenary. Oh my gosh, they have 2 different servers that they're working on, dude. Dude, if D just got that hit on the cheerleader earlier, or if it's able to kill the cheerleader now, it'd be easy. Oh my gosh. Spook prospector. But he has another magic, so you can't even full pres him. She's trying to delay the endgame as long as possible, but the cheerleader is gone. She is gone. And wait. Oh, and they just pop, and it's a 4-person endgame, man. Dude, almost, man, almost. That's so rough. GR is just so strong. But I really do think if cheerleader just took that hit against the Norton, then she would have tunneled down the Norton and he would have died, and it would have been a 4K. It really felt like it should have been a 4K. Oh my gosh. Mercenary with the elbow pad just getting the heck out of the way. She's trying to set up the Ivy Law. She is. She's trying to just. It's not gonna work though. You're teleporting back and forth, but like they're just gonna wait out the tension. They have so many resources, dude. You have the prospector and the two that just constantly recharge their resources, and the mercenary and airplanes that just have a lot of resources to begin with. Chitter's getting so much straight distance from the beep beeps. Ivy is catching up. She does teleport, and this Chitter will go down. She is dead on chair. You can still make this a draw, but it doesn't matter. You need a 4K. All they need is one out, and she blinks the cheerleader, man. And yeah, well, the second they get a single person out, that's it. That's all they need is 1 out. You kill the cheerleader, and you teleport onto the airplanist, and he dies. But since they got the mercenary out, that is the set. That is the set right there. Oh, okay, it is a draw. It is a draw. That's so unfortunate, because, yeah, this should have been a draw. Dude, YS, dude, I swear. An unlucky Terra Shock and then just missing the hit. It's crazy how, like, the difference in the games is, like, it's not even, like, that different in, like, their strengths. Because it felt like they were putting up such a fight. It just felt like a couple changes and it could have been fine. That's all it took, is the tiniest of changes. And I felt like it could have been good for YS there. So unfortunate. That is going to be 14-4, though. A huge lead for GR. Don't get me wrong, GR played incredibly well, but I really do feel like with a couple changes, YS could have maybe won this round. Alrighty, gamers, that is going to be it for today. I do want to keep doing like the watch 2 sets in one video, but unfortunately, I just don't really have the time with, of course, the move coming up. It's just been a busy time. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.